Okay, here it is. Here it is. Wait. She's gonna like drive you up a tree.
I am super sad. And let me tell you why. Today, someone I considered a very dear friend, someone I thought would be a lifelong friend, has decided that we cannot be friends because of my vote. To vote red, to vote conservative, to vote for Trump. She felt as though my vote was a vote against her and against women of color and not understanding the repression that they face.
Not understanding.
Here's the thing.
Oh, here's the thing. I understand repression, but I just ease into it. I've learned to love my oppressors. I learned to just parrot the lines of the oppressors, and I get that patriarchal pat on the head now and then. I tell my hubby that, yes, sir, white men are the most persecuted of all, and straight white men most of all. And yes, I don't know how you can do it, being so victimized by the world. No one gets it, what it's like to have to like move over a little bit and give others a seat at the table. I know it feels like oppression when you've had every seat at the table, and then you got to give a seat up, can you? Or even just squeeze over a little bit so somebody else can squeeze on in. But I say, yes, hubby, they're not meant to be leaders. Women are meant to be, like Adam's rib. And that's how I get I have no shame. No shame in my game. I've become, I just learned to love my chains. And not see anything. All I do is worry about myself. And my hubby. If my hubby's okay, I'm okay. If he's, and of course he's a MAGA too. He hates brown people too. But I have this friend who's brown, but I don't care. I stand by my vote. See, they think that she thinks she's a good person because she had a black friend, but won't listen to why maybe it's not normal. This is not just a matter of disagreement. Now, voting for a fascist is really a bridge too far. I don't know. That's how I feel. It's a betrayal on so many levels. It's tells you, it really is a mark of how either the person is dumb, easily led, right? Or racist. There has to be a lot of that, because you can't escape what that whole campaign was. It's not, immigrants are not eating cats and dogs. But Nazis are marching in the street because of the lies. They feel emboldened. What about everybody else? Like, what about women? This lady, she thinks that she's going to escape if something happens to her. Like if she gets pregnant and the primary cause of death for women for centuries since we crawled out of the ooze was childbirth. You think lots of shit can happen in a pregnancy, and it often does. People have miscarriages and things go awry. If she gets pregnant, I hope she's one of the lucky ones. But then you got to go and bleed out in the parking lot or flee to another state. For now, because they're going to try to do the whole, that's it. They are going for a national abortion ban. Okay, well, let's continue with her.
This lady. I dearly love her.
No, you don't.
And I never thought
you're a dumbass.
that would be her reaction. We've always had political conversations. We've talked about this.
It's not politics. It's decency. It's so much more. It's a fundamental personality flaw. It's a personality cult. And it's a hateful one. It's a hate-mongering death cult of lies. For a con man. It's incredible. Yes, and JD on the chat, it says, JD says, it shows how effective propaganda is. It really does. It's, this for me, I agree. It is a betrayal. It's a betrayal, not just me as a gay person. It's a betrayal of humanity, of the founders. It's a betrayal of everyone who ever died for democracy. It's a betrayal. I feel horrible about every grave I see, from the Civil War to World War II, to anyone who ever put on the uniform and unfortunately died for this country. What a betrayal! How dare you? How dare you vote for a filthy fascist who has a fundamental disdain for democracy, for American values, who lies? How dare you vote for a con man who sent a mob of traitors to beat cops and try to stop the peaceful transfer of power? How dare you? How dare you put that baboon and his wrecking crew, his greed-centered wrecking crew, and Elon Manchild Musk, this unelected scumbag, in the halls of power? How dare you? It's disgusting. It speaks volumes about you. It's really true. You are either a victim of propaganda or a willing, complicit participant.
Things. We worked together for many years, and I thought that we were above it. I knew we had differences, but I thought we respected each other's differences, but apparently we don't.
This is not a
So
difference.
I did not vote against you, my friend.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. I did not vote against you. See, they want their cake and eat it too. Why can't I talk? They want to have their cake and eat it too. That's what they want. They want to be able to vote for the maggot. They want to be a hateful maggot, right? They want to go to a Nuremberg rally and laugh at immigrants and migrants and downtrodden and misgender people and hate gays and pretend to love Jesus. They want to have all of that. They want to be able to laugh at all the ethnic jokes, right? But they don't want any consequences. And this is what it's all about. That's why they're after, the woke, being canceled. We had to hear this how fucking long about being canceled. Well, you're being canceled. What are you canceled? What did you do? Nobody cancels you for no reason.
But let me tell you this. I stand by my vote.
How dare you?
I stand by my vote because it's a vote to protect souls that have yet to be born into this world, babies.
Oh my God.
I stand by my vote because it's...
See what I'm saying? Propaganda works. No, honey. And I went on this lady's TikTok to put a comment. She turned the comments off. I guess this one went viral. And no, honey, because I wanted to post that, excuse me, the abortion rate is up in the country, as it is under all Republican presidencies, and the abortion rate goes down under Democratic administrations. I mean, that's just it's so annoying to me how this is not common knowledge. But then again, propaganda works, and I guess the Democrats are, for some reason, they never toot their own horns. They never feel the need to clarify all the misconceptions, all the lies, right? Here's Tara Jr. What the hell, man? I'm sorry. You can't. shit. Just sit here. He's gonna sit on the goddamn keyboard.
The vote to protect children from being disfigured and dismantled for the name of gender.
Fuck you! Who's doing that, you dumb bitch? Do you see this? Do you hear this? It's like this is what they think they voted on. All the conspiracy theories and lies funneled and shoveled into their empty heads by a con man. I voted for the babies that will yet to be born, even though abortions are up in the country, and all that criminalizing abortion does is send women to back alleys to die and cause more trauma. And the fact is that the Republicans do fuck all for babies, for pregnant women, for pregnant anybody. We don't have a goddamn day off. We have no maternity leave in the country, but you love those babies, don't you? You love them. And we don't have, universal health care. The infant mortality rate in the country is up after the fall of Roe. So, all these, and in fact, it's the worst state for, as far as abortion care is concerned, is Texas. And Texas has the worst infant mortality rate. They have the worst prenatal care. So, you're not voting for babies, honey. You're voting to kill babies, really. You're voting to starve them, to make them stupid, to make them vote Republican. Incredible. And I'm sure your poor, long-suffering friend she simply had enough. She can't get through to the blockhead. She probably tried to talk to you and set you straight with the facts, but you were too magnified or whatever. Too much. You're listening to Stuart Varney. You're listening to man-child Musk. I bet you applauded when he said he was going to fire millions of people. And no, don't worry, they'll all get severance for 2 years and go figure something else out. Like jump off a bridge. Son of a bitch. I hate these people, legally and peacefully. I really do. You know what I mean? Because it's very difficult to fight legally and peacefully with a group of people who have no tether to the facts. That's the problem. You could fight them on the field of ideas. I wish you could squarely and fairly fight them legally and peacefully on the field of ideas, right? And then you make your case and see who people vote for. That's what you hope. But that's not what's happening here. These people are being manipulated, propagandized, duped. They're being all their little vulnerabilities are being exploited. Gender. They're chopped up in the name of gender. What do you know? Do you know any family that has a trans child, with a child is born and all of a sudden, you don't know what it's like? A lot of people don't know because it's a very rare thing. It's like less than 1% of the population or whatever when trans people in general. But as far as families who are trying to help their trans child, that is none of your fucking business. She knows nothing about it, but she wants to say, I'm gonna step in here with my stupid and make sure that a family does what I want them to do when I have no clue. And by the way, there's no chopping up of genitals happening to children. That's another lie that these people have no clue about. Just keep lying, as Goebbels said, make it a big one, make it a good one, keep repeating it. By its mere outrageousness, outlandishness, will make it more believable. Yeah, so who, your traitor con man, tax cheating dupes who wants to sell you a fucking guitar for $10,000, signed by the pig himself, by the baboon, by the chief baboon. All for the name, all for what? Because he cares about you. He cares about you, right? He and Elon Musk, they're sitting around going, how are we going to make the maggots like this lady here who lost her friend only because she wanted to make America great again? And her friend just doesn't like America. She hates America, you see. No, you hate America. You know what? You let like a cancer cell loose in the body politic. That's what you did. In the name of... But I wish she had something real. You know what I mean? That's what's so astonishing. Wouldn't it be great if they were... I want taxes. No taxes on the rich.
I stand by my vote because it protects my children
From
from
what?
boys
You?
and girls sports.
Oh my God.
And hurt that they could get from that.
The hurt. Boys and girls sports. That's why she voted to send her country down the goddamn toilet. That's why she put a baboon. She voted for the baboon who said that immigrants are eating dogs and cats. The one who is, a traitor, who has a fundamental disdain for American values, who's a fundamental fascist to the core. The one who's stood over the graves of fallen soldiers with a big shit-eating grin and a thumbs up. 'Cause for nothing, for a lie. You stupid goddamn... I mean, this is what they're going to study. You understand? The future generations. Nice to see you. Lucky you. I had to live in this time. God. And the future, they're going to look back and go, oh my God, these people.